Homeowners associations designed to bring a community together have too often been the source of problems.
That's right. The Fox 5 I-Team's Dana Fowle investigates a Cobb County community where the HOA issues have gotten so prickly, police have been called out. Dana, what in the world is going on?
It's a little bit of a mess out there. I mean, quite a few Austell neighbors are at odds with the Homeowners Association. It's called Cobblestone Community. They claim the HOA president, well, he won't allow new elections that could replace him. Well, the situation has escalated. As Ron said, police have been called and now lawsuits are being filed.
Why you don't show up to the meetings with all the people, Blake? We're trying to vote you off.
And that right there sums up the friction between the Cobblestone Community's homeowners and their association president, Blake Kenya.
We have had no voice, and what we want to do is basically bring everything back to the community.
It was a common complaint from the nearly 50 neighbors who gathered on a Saturday morning to say that their homeowner association president, Mr. Kenya, well, he won't allow new elections and wanted $100 to make copies of the homeowners association books.
It's not a dictator situation. We all have something to say.
So at the recent annual meeting, Merinda Hutchings Donovan, one of the neighbors in this well-kept middle-class Austell neighborhood, says the homeowners simply asked for new board member elections.
He basically stated last month that he was not going to allow it.
So some in the community sent out a flyer urging homeowners to meet at the public library to talk about some of their concerns. Mr. Kenya pushed back, circulating his own alert, calling the meeting a scam, calling organizers oppositionists. He said he even notified police.
It's a scam to have a private meeting.
Here's the thing.
In a public facility?
It wasn't private. I have the leaflets, the actual ones that went out. They put the board.
He says organizers claimed it was a board meeting. Neighbors say no, they simply invited the board to attend. Instead of joining in, the Cobblestone Community's message board read that Saturday, "No meeting today." So a neighbor positioned himself under it to say, yes, there is. And police were called.
And they told Blake that I had the right to stand over there. But I just want everyone to know that he's doing everything in his power to keep us from coming together as a community.
The bylaws show that board member terms max out at 3 years. Neighbors say he's been there long past that. Mr. Kenya himself told the Fox 5 I-Team it's been a long time.
One person, not even the President of the United States, should have that much power.
Absolutely.
But Mr. Kenya said he was, in recent years, re-elected.
We've had elections. I'm gonna let you
have had elections?
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna let you see everything in writing.
But Mr. Kenya later called to say he couldn't show us any of the records, voting records, spending records, none of it, because of pending litigation with 15-year resident Stephen Green.
It's comical.
Homeowner Stephen Green says he didn't pay this year's association dues in protest, in part over not being able to see an accounting of how their money is being spent.
I didn't pay this year. I paid all the other 14 years.
The association put a lien on his property. Mr. Green sued, saying the Cobblestone Community Homeowners Association, according to the Secretary of State's office, dissolved back in 2005. The association countersued, calling his lawsuit frivolous and abusive. That same day, Cobblestone re-registered with the state. Meantime, many of the other neighbors
We have to get at least 25% to stand with me.
are circulating a petition to have new elections and a fresh start.
He doesn't want to give it up. For some reason, this means a little bit more to him for some reason.
Now, the neighbors at that meeting said that the board had to have at least 3 members. Currently, they believed at that time there were only 2, the president and the treasurer.
Absolutely. This is insane. So the thing that comes to my head is the money. Is there anything fishy going on with it?
I don't know. And no one knows. At the meeting, neighbors felt like they weren't sure where the money was going, and that's why they want to see the financials. Some documents have trickled out, but they argued there just isn't enough financial detail there for a clear audit. He may be on the up and up completely, but they don't know either way.
Yeah, I want to know.
They want to, and Ron wants to know.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Dana's going to find out.
Yeah, I know you will.
All of us know.
So we're going to keep following the story.
All right.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Thank
wow,
you.
that's just wild. Yeah.
It's crazy. All right.